Morning, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning.
You don't want to greet?
Good morning.
Can you imagine? Are you revealing to them that you didn't greet me this way? Greet me. Speak, let them hear. All right, we're so excited. Again, we're back to that kind of thing that, maybe we are using this particular set. It's like, see, she likes it last. You say what? All right, so we're making a very simple conversation today. Loving and keeping it up even when you're broke, when you have no money. How do you manage love? Because a lot of people go through seasons where it's not like they have, it's not like there's a lot of money, or because the mistake we make is that we look at social media sometimes and it looks like it takes love, it takes money to actually express love as you should express love. And that's a very big mistake. It doesn't take money to express love as you should. Yeah, I'm among those people who teach that, love is expensive, so make money, especially when I talk to the men. But here's the deal. The biggest thing you are going to give your partner is yourself. So for a lot of people, the first issue is they don't even learn to give themselves, so that when there's no money, the crack is easy to see. The guy is not confident, the guy becomes irritable, the guy begins to react to everything because he's not able to give himself. Now, the biggest thing you would give anybody in the world in love with you and relationship with you is yourself. That sounds vague, so I'm going to explain. You need to give them your heart. A lot of people are just in relationship or married, they no longer connect. All right? So, you need to give them your heart. You need to connect. You need to hear when they speak. You need to speak what they need to hear. All right? That's how you connect. You need to be able to bring, you need to be able to unburden your heart to them. You need to be able to let them unburden their heart all the time. See, people are seeking companionship. And companionship is not just a modern trend. In the beginning, when God created man and woman and wanted to manifest the woman, the first thing he said is that it is not good for man to be alone. Companionship was top of the table. It's when he now said, I'll make him a helper. So, in essence, companionship and helping went together. He had not talked about flying to Dubai or flying to America or going anywhere. It began with companionship. And there are people flying to Dubai. They are quarterly on the plane, quarterly in the Dubai, and quarterly on their return. Yes, the only person they are proving to that they have had a holiday is the people they are putting pictures for. That's madness. So money or no money, let's begin with companionship. Okay, let me hear my wife talk.
You just said it. Companionship. Let money or any other thing be just like the topping on the ice cream. Companionship is very vital, and I see a lot of if I'm being biased, I see a lot of women struggle for this. Their husbands are all about going out there, getting the money, and they don't know that there's that need for fellowship, for companionship, and for that connection to take place. So you hear a man say, I've given you everything you could ever ask for. As in, what else? But that factor of companionship, relationship is missing. It's very vital in marriage. Like he said, God's design for marriage is for companionship. That's part of his design. And if you're not getting it in marriage, then there's a vacuum.
Wow. So now, speaking of this vacuum, I want to hear from you as a woman. How do you feel when you feel that vacuum, like your partner is not connecting? I know by God's grace, I don't do that often to you, but nobody is perfect. So I'm very sure there are many times I've left you stranded, left you feeling alone, left you feeling like I'm not listening, left you feeling like I'm not talking, because it's not just listening to you, but also talking. So how does it feel as a woman? How do you feel at that moment?
Frustrated.
You need to speak, you need to explain. I know it's frustrated. Oh my goodness, our alarm is ringing, let me off it. Family devotion alarm, and we're recording video. We have off it, so let's continue. Go ahead.
You practically feel frustrated. You feel alone, lonely. And sorry, this is part of what gives room for the devil to infiltrate a family. Because if a lady is feeling, left alone, the devil will just present a distraction, and that's how you hear of ladies having affairs in marriage, because there was a vacuum created and the devil quickly took advantage of it. This is not, releasing the woman from any blame, but the truth is, when there's that vacuum, there's so much frustration, there's so much loneliness, and the woman is also designed to be a helpmate, but when your purpose is just rendered, practically useless.
Wow. You just made a big point there. Because when he's not connecting,
yes,
your help is not needed. So you're not just lonely in the sense of needing companionship, you're also jobless.
Yes.
And an idle person is the devil's workshop, they say. All right? Mm-hmm. So at that moment, you are dealing with the fact that I'm losing my companion, and at the same time, I'm jobless because he's not carrying me along.
True.
And the mistake we make as men sometimes, speaking to the men now, is especially for those who, just feel that their wife is already occupied enough. That's fake. That, whether she's a housewife or a worker. See, nothing can occupy the emotional space, no matter how busy they are.
Yeah.
I'm going to repeat that. Nothing can occupy the emotional space, no matter how busy they are. So if you are not performing that function, you think she's either schooling or doing a job or even being a housewife, her hands are full. No, her hands are not full enough for you to fail to play your role. Same thing with women. Because a lot of times you just see that your man is busy and you feel that, no, he's fine. No, he's not fine if you are not connecting. So with money or no money, it is important we just come to that point where we realize that the first thing we need to do to keep love running is to connect, to spend time together. All right? Because for a lot of couples, they can't even remember when last they sat as friends to discuss. And I'm not talking about board meeting discussion. I'm talking about free conversation flowing from your heart, making it easy. As in just talking about your passions, talking about your dreams.
Seriously, talking about that, we woke up this morning and we had a wonderful time talking about the body of Christ. As in, it may sound like an off topic, but we had such a sweet connection. Sorry, I just had to.
No, that is part of the example.
Yeah.
All right. So let me give you an example, a final example. Something happened yesterday. Great respect, Ravi Zacharias, God's generals, went home to be with the Lord. And my wife has followed Ravi more than I have. I've just listened to one or two. I have great respect for him. But guess what happened? I'm not trying to say this to boast. I'm just telling you a practical example that is so recent. I was the one who saw it first. So I called her attention to it. We were just about to eat. And I knew my wife was going to lose it. In fact, it took very, very late before my wife recovered yesterday. I didn't know when I was crying too. I mean, I love him from just the few times I've heard him. I love the respect a lot of people have for him. I just found myself crying too and holding her and telling her it's well, it's okay, it's this, it's that. That wasn't exactly me. That was because I could connect to the pain she was feeling. I mean, Julia I had to force her to bed late in the night. She was just going through his pain and all of that. See, you must go beyond yourself if you are going to connect to your partner. If you keep focusing on you, even money cannot cover the crack. I'm going to repeat that. Money cannot cover the crack. So money comes, like Julia said, like an icing. For instance, if we connect and want to have a vacation, that's an icing. If we connect and I want to take her out within the city, that's an icing. If we connect and I want to take her to the movie, that's icing. But the most important person when it comes to romance, when it comes to connecting, is you. All right? So I'm just going to leave it here. If you watch to the end, we still have the challenge on. Please let us know what you heard, what you learned. And don't forget, we always display our books at the end of the videos. Go to Okada Books. If you live outside Nigeria, go on Amazon, just search my name, Ocholi Okutepa or Julia Okutepa. You're going to find our books and they'll be a blessing to you. Any final word, beautiful woman, before we go?
Final word.
Before you say a final word, remember where you stop. I just love you know, the way you look, this dress, the color is just Jesus, scintillating. I can't wait for this video to end, for me to just give you a very, very deep, personal bear hug. I say, me and you alone. I'm telling you, oh Jesus Christ, oh Jesus.
We're still on.
I'm telling you, I know where I'm saying. Give me your final word.
My final word: keep it real, keep that fellowship. Do not forsake that fellowship.
You're even losing what to say based on my leaning on you like this.
No.
Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long. I'm gonna be somebody to lean on. Oh,
Wait, I need to say it, but I think he said, please swallow
your pride. Yeah, exactly. All right.
Okay.
Well, this is totally unrehearsed, so just have fun.